God called Jacob to leave Haran and return to the land promised to Abraham and Isaac. Jacob revealed God's command, and both Rachel and Leah agreed to leave with him. God called Jacob to leave Paddan Aram and return to the land he had promised his fathers, beginning a journey of faith back to Canaan. Before leaving, Rachel secretly took her father's household idols. While Laban was away, Jacob quietly led his household toward Canaan. 3 days later, Laban learned Jacob and his family had fled. Laban gathered his relatives and pursued Jacob for 7 days. God warned Laban not to speak either good or evil against Jacob. Laban confronted Jacob, demanding to know why he had fled. He then searched every tent, determined to recover his household gods. Rachel concealed the idols, and Laban found nothing during his search. Jacob declared that God had seen his faithful labor and delivered him from injustice. Together, they established Mizpah, a covenant witnessed before the Lord. After 7 days of pursuit, Jacob and Laban met in the hill country of Gilead, where they made a covenant of peace before parting forever. Laban blessed his family, then returned home as Jacob continued toward Canaan. Jacob's long journey home now carried him steadily toward the Promised Land. God's angels met Jacob, reminding him that heaven journeyed beside him. Jacob called the place Mahanaim, for God's camp stood beside his own. As he neared Canaan, he traveled through Mahanaim to the Jabbok River, where God would transform his life forever. Jacob sent messengers ahead, seeking peace with his brother Esau. The messengers returned. Esau was coming with 400 men. Fear gripped Jacob as he considered the brother he had not seen for years. Jacob humbly prayed, trusting God's covenant promise to preserve his family. He prepared generous gifts, hoping to reconcile with his brother Esau. Fearing the worst, he divided his household into 2 camps. Jacob safely guided his family across the waters of the Jabbok. For the first time in years, he stood completely alone before God. That night, Jacob encountered a mysterious man who challenged him until dawn. The struggle continued through the long night, testing Jacob's perseverance. He refused to release his opponent until he received a blessing. The angel broke his hip, and God changed Jacob's name to Israel, marking a transformed life of faith. He received God's blessing after a night that changed him forever. Jacob named the place Peniel, knowing he had seen God and lived. Esau approached with 400 men, and the long-awaited meeting drew near. Jacob stepped forward alone, trusting God as he faced his brother. Instead of vengeance, Esau embraced Jacob, and both brothers wept together. Years of separation ended as peace restored the family once again. Esau accepted Jacob's gifts, sealing their reconciliation before all. The brothers departed in peace, each continuing the path God had prepared. Jacob settled for a time at Succoth, providing shelter for his household. Jacob built an altar, honoring the God who had faithfully brought him home. God remained faithful, transforming Jacob's journey into a lasting testimony of grace and covenant. Following his reconciliation with Esau, Jacob crossed into the Promised Land, journeyed through Succoth, and settled near Shechem, where he worshipped the Lord. The World of Scripture. Follow for Episode 8, The Massacre of Shechem.